Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, tonight we are going to send you out into this weekend right because I'm going to show you an NPR and Ipsos poll. This is not a pro-gun organization, but it's showing two key things. One, support for banning ARs, as the Democrats and leftists would want you to do, is abysmal. And on top of that, an underlying issue is distrust in government because of a slippery slope. Everything that we are doing is working. Everything is going to be linked in the description box below. Send this out because this is massive news. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. Now I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor who made the videos this week possible, Acre Gold, and then we're going to walk through that poll. I cannot wait to show you these results because this is great stuff. Now today's sponsor is Acre Gold. In today's economic environment, inflation is actively diminishing the value of the dollar and our savings. One way to fight inflation is investing in gold. And Acre Gold has a program to make gold affordable in order to preserve your savings against future inflation. Check out the link below to find out more, and thank you so much to Acre Gold for making the videos this week possible. Alright guys, so as we dive into this, we are always trying to earn that subscription. We would love to have you in the fold as we push forward with our Second Amendment rights. Thank you so much for your consideration. Enough of that, let's get it. Check this out. This is massive. Most gun owners favor modest restrictions but deeply distrust government, poll finds. Again, from NPR and Ipsos. These are not pro-gun organizations. A lot of the videos that we do are from NPR articles that are against gun rights. But let's continue. The overwhelming majority of gun owners are in favor of universal background checks, of raising the minimum age to buy guns up to 21 in so-called red flag laws to remove guns from potentially dangerous people, a new NPR and Ipsos survey finds. That's something that we already knew. We already knew that polling existed, but listen to the details because this is where it gets important. But most of these gun owners also don't want to see an AR-15 style semi-automatic weapon ban. They doubt new gun control measures would do anything to stop situations, and Republican gun owners in particular think passing new gun control laws is a slippery slope towards taking all guns away. Boom! That is massive, but wait till you see the breakdowns because that is dead on. Most people don't want AR bans. Everyone is afraid that gun control measures aren't going to do anything except infringe upon rights, and it's a slippery slope. That's everything that we thought, but it's being confirmed, right? Quote, this NPR Ipsos survey of American gun owners shows that the majority of gun owners are supportive of moderate gun control measures like background checks, which already exist, or increased age requirements, which is up for debate across multiple different areas, but harbor deep distrust of government, suggesting the barriers that exist to more action on guns, said Chris Jackson, Senior Vice President with Ipsos. Again, it's linked down there in the description if you want to dive in deeper. There's a lot of data here. But the big thing here is that deep distrust in government, because that goes back and harkens to our founding documents. The entire idea was to prevent the government from overtaking our rights. That is what's bleeding through here. It's incredibly important to see what's actually being said. Let's keep going because this is massive. Among other things, Biden wanted to see a return to a ban on AR-15 style semi-automatic weapons, the kind seen in recent situations that can fire many rounds quickly. But there is less support for an outright assault-style weapons ban among gun owners, as opposed to other gun control measures. With 55% opposed to such a ban, there was a sharp split by party, and this part's crucial. 72% Republican gun owners and a slim majority of independents, 53% opposed, and 84% of Democrats are in favor. The independents is a massive thing. You have that much alignment on Republican and also losing the independents, it gets worse. Check it out. This is where you get into distrust of government. We are making a difference. Don't give up. Distrust of government. Despite the potential support from some gun control measures among gun owners, when you dig deeper, there is a clear distrust of government, especially among Republicans who make up the plurality of gun owners in this survey. Of course there's a distrust of government because you look at history, there's a pretty good reason. Just a quarter of gun owners overall said they have trust in the federal government to look out for the best interest. And even lower, 16% said so of the news media. So that was just a little cherry on top of the news media thing because we all know they lie and manipulate. But the thing that a quarter of gun owners said they trust the government to have the best interest, that's massive because they're trying to convince you of such and it's not working. This is where we get into the independents, and I'm flying through this real quick so you guys get this quick and dirty. All right. A slim majority believe passing new gun control laws is a slippery slope toward taking away all guns, because it is. 3/4 of Republicans thought so, as did about half of independents. That independent is key. They aren't going to agree with everything on the Democrat side. They're not going to agree with everything on the Republican side. But when the Democrats and the gun controllers have lost the independents, that's why you're seeing support for AR bans fall to never before seen levels. It's been reaffirmed in this poll. 60% of Republican gun owners said the government wants to take away all guns, and 55% of them said passing new gun control laws goes against their Second Amendment rights. That is a majority plurality, 100%. Check out this is where the independents come in, because it only gets worse for the left right here. Overall, 61% think passing new gun laws won't do anything to stop mass situations, including almost 8 in 10 Republicans and 56% of independents. Again, that independent piece is massive. They go into these polls expecting heavy Republican support. The independent piece is where you're making a difference. That's where the needle is moving. I got one more thing for you, and it's the linking for the survey itself, obviously in the description, but here's what they looked at. What you're seeing on screen is 1,000 independent adults that were in this survey. This is not a small survey by any stretch of the imagination. And that's what I wanted to bring for you guys tonight. There's a reason that support for AR bans is falling off of a cliff to unprecedented level. There's a reason that the support for gun control provided by the federal government is falling off of a cliff, because the distrust in government, which is innate in our founding documents and the foundation of our country, is showing through. There's always a deeper why, and that's what we're trying to hit in this video and every day going forward. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow morning on the bullet points. I'm Braden. See you later.